We'll just start with introductions real quick. So my name is Sarah Fillingham. I'm married and I have 5 children, and their ages are 18, 15, 11, 9, and 2. So really busy house for us. I am a full-time student at University of Colorado in Denver. I'm studying for my bachelor's in psychology, and I also work part-time as a CNA. And then this is my sister, Alicia Williams.
Hi, I'm Alicia. Me and my husband have been married for 20 years. We've been foster parents since August of 2018, and we've fostered 2 children in that time. One of them we're currently trying to adopt, so that's exciting for us. Even though we've only had the 2 children, we've had plenty of little issues and full spectrum of trauma issues. To just list a few of them, they've had physical abuse, sexual abuse, trauma from visitations. One of them has ADHD, complex PTSD, and emotional and behavioral dysregulation. The other has dissociating and learning disabilities, and they both have very severe neglect. We believe that God actually called us to be foster parents. But he wanted a little bit more from me as well. I just didn't know what he needed. And then after seeing your Returning the Favor episode, God showed me that he wanted this for me. He wanted me to join the Isaiah 117 house and bring this to Colorado. And then, of course, with COVID, that came around the corner, and everything was put on the back burner, and we weren't able to actually continue. But then this summer, we had a discussion with Sarah here, and we wanted to see if she could join and help, and she's on board.
So part of my why of getting involved with this is I've always had a heart for kids. Trauma kids have always been part of my passion for pursuing psychology. I have tons of reasons of why I want to get into psychology, but this is definitely one of them. Obviously, I have 5 kids, so very much want to get involved in helping any way that I can. Trauma, it just should not be part of kids, but unfortunately in our fallen world, it really is. And jumping in, I feel like this is my way of kind of giving back to the community and really just helping in where my heart is really passionate. And then obviously Alicia brought up the whole, joining in with Isaiah 117 house. I saw the episode. I was super excited to just get in and, how can I help? What can we do to get this process started? That's when we realized that you're not in Colorado at the moment, and we're hoping to change that. So just some of the demographics, kind of a background. We don't actually live in Denver, but we've talked to a few counties. Denver County seems to be the highest county as far as need is concerned. We wanted to go through the highest need. So just some demographics about Denver County. The entire city of Denver is in Denver County, but it also includes some of the outskirts or some neighboring cities to Denver. It kind of trickles out and kind of covers that too. But it is technically a small county, considering Denver is actually a decently big city, but it's the most populous, and it's the most populous city in Colorado. So it's really dense. There's a lot of people. At this point, as far as the foster kids, the demographics for foster kids, there's about 600 foster kids in Denver County right now. About half of them, they'll find placement for through kinship, so through family members. The rest of them, the other half are through foster parents and group homes, but there are only about 150 current foster homes in Denver County.
So a little bit about how foster care currently works right now in Denver County. The abuse is actually reported through a hotline to DHS, which is the Department of Human Services. Then a caseworker is sent to check out the situation. The caseworker will then determine if the case needs to be escalated to removal. Usually this takes multiple visits unless the child is in danger when she or he goes out to visit them. Then it would actually be an emergency placement in foster care. Placements are sent through a placement desk where they find an available foster home, either temporary or permanently, and that's where the children are sent to stay. Sometimes the kids are having to stay with the caseworker until placement is found. This can take a couple hours to a couple of days. The kids would have to spend their time in either a group home or a conference room, depending on how long it takes. After speaking with the training coordinator and the placement desk supervisor, they stated they would probably have at least 2 kids a week that would need our help.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out to view our video. We're super excited to potentially partner with you guys and expand in Colorado. So that's kind of us. Obviously, let us know if you have any questions. You'll have our information once we get this out to you guys. And we look really forward to hearing back from you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.